Entry fee.
Entry fee.
I didn't see online that Australia needs entry fee.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you can go at the consulate.
This is Suriname. We know nothing about the country. Big Suriname flag on the back of the Tuk Tuk.
It is rickshaw.
Yes, it is rickshaw, you know. Can confirm we crossed today. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it to Saint Laurent. This is the last city in French Guiana. Today is the day we change out that flag because across the way, across this river is Suriname. So I think this is the ferry depot, but I also need to officially, No, one sec. I'm going to ask a question. Not right now. Be careful.
Oh, the dogs.
She attacked. Be careful.
We go down, go Bali.
Anyway, this is the kind of depot for the ferry, but I also need to like legitimately leave the country with the passport and everything. I don't know how locals do it. Passport here? Passport?
Yes.
To go to Suriname.
Yeah.
This looks like the spot. It looks legit. This is nice. Great.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Australia. I'm going to Alaska.
Oh my god!
De Santa Maria.
Alaska.
Alaska, yes. So, sometimes.
With this?
Uh-huh. Freak. Good girl. Patus. Free. There we are. So nice and early. We've just booked the ferry, but that's the 10:30 ferry. So we've got an hour to wait. We had a reservation for the last couple of days for 11:30 for Friday today. We had to make a reservation since there's a big influx of people needing to trip across to Suriname. They had a big strike, so all the ferries were unavailable. And I thought for a while I was going to have to do a canoe ferry. So they have like 2 or 3 canoes that are kind of jumbled together, and it was a bit of a nervous thing for me, but thankfully the main ferries resumed. Preemptively taking the French Guiana flag off, ready for the Suriname flag if all goes well. A very interesting, culturally full experience this country's been. There we go. Bye France. Goodbye France. We're getting on the ferry. One Tuk Tuk sized opening. Perfect. Yep, we did that. Good job. Perfect fit. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
How much mile you drive?
40,000 kilometers.
40,000
kilometers.
Tuk Tuk.
Yep. On the Suriname ferry.
Yeah.
Suriname.
Yeah.
Exciting. French Guiana, Europe, France, and Suriname. Nice. This was 16 euro ferry to go about, well, like 10-15 minutes. There we go. Touchdown on Suriname land. How about that, Miss Potts? You. Progress on the journey. We just need to legally get in the country first. So I think this is the border office. So entry fee.
Entry fee. It's like this. By the consulate, you buy it like this.
I can't pay here. I don't think, I didn't see online that Australia needs entry fee.
Hello?
Yes.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you can go at the consulate.
Yeah.
There you buy your entry fee and then you come back. You don't come at home, you look on the internet. I'm telling you how the system is here.
Okay.
Go and you buy your entry fee and you come.
Okay.
Okay?
The French consulate.
Yes.
The French consulate
Yes.
in French Guiana.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Damn, that looked like the sketchiest stuff, but after verifying online, it seems this is kind of legit. that everybody needs to, like an Australian, a French citizen needs to pay for an entry fee of about $55 US. So apparently you have to do that at a consulate. But the border officials just, I don't like this power trip. You can see how this guy was just speaking to me, just like yeah, like help me out, right? Off first impressions, I thought he was kind of trying to scam me, to be honest. But all right, we're okay, Miss Potts. And 2 hours later, the internet is just bugging. And I've got the laptop and everything. Golly goodness. I don't like that I've got the laptop in the border office. Welcome to Suriname, ladies and gentlemen. We're in our 9th country, Miss Potts. Patus. You're a bit worried. You don't like the rain, huh? We did it. So we can take this off now. And we've got 90 days in Suriname on my passport, but the vehicle only has 30 days. So we've got a month to explore this epic country. So first things first, we do have to go buy vehicle insurance before we go anywhere, and then find some lunch and get on the road to drive 200 kilometers to Paramaribo, capital of Suriname, Miss Potts. We've only gone and done it. First impressions. A Brazilian supermarket, first impressions of Suriname, Miss Potts. Border towns are always a very intriguing and interesting place. The culture's usually a bit of a mix from the previous country to the next. What's happening? Did we drive on the left side? Which side of the road do I drive? To the left side. We almost just had a head-on collision because I was driving on the right. What is going on? As if there's a left-hand driving country in South America. This is blowing my mind. Bonjour. This guy's crazy. Alright. So for now, we're all apparently speaking French. When does the English begin? Or the Dutch? It's a Dutch-speaking country as well, where we drive on the left-hand side of the road. This is wild, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently there's an insurance place back here somewhere. Damn, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, this country was once owned by Holland, which is why they speak Dutch, but they've since become independent, and floods are everywhere, unfortunately. And it is the rainy season still. Coucou, ça va? I don't know what language to speak, not that I can speak French. Finished up at Go Bank. We were able to buy insurance just for $5 US for this country and the next, Suriname and Guyana. But it was another hour-and-a-half process, so it's already like 2:30 in the afternoon. Big day of driving ahead to Paramaribo. Well, we've already organized the Airbnb, so at least we've got a nice place to kind of get into when we get there. You did so well, Miss Potts. You've been so patient today. We'll find a place to let you out very soon. We'll put the flag on the back as well. That would be exciting. Bye. Bye, legend.
That's good. Next time.
Next time. Very cool. He was very, very intrigued by the Tuk Tuk, as is everybody here. There's a big migration that's happened from India, I've found out today, and because it's an Indian vehicle, a lot of the Indian legends are very excited. It's a sign saying stay on the left. Stay on the left. I've already just, in a matter of 2 streets, found myself driving on the right. This might screw me, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's already weird. It's already too weird. Getting past on my right, oh my gosh, it's shocking and kind of scary. Suriname. Welcome to Suriname, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello. Well, legends, you know as well as me, it's never official until we got the flag on the back of the Tuk Tuk. This is Suriname. It's so very humid here already. We're going to Paramaribo, which is the capital of Suriname. We're going to stay there for a week and then we're going to cross through to the border. It's an even shorter country than the last, but I'm told it doesn't short on the culture here. So I'm really keen to get to know all of that together with you guys with Pats. What a day, legends. Let's get it. Let's see what this country has to offer. How nice is that? That's different. There we go. That's a clean flag. You'd think I'd be better at putting these on by now, but unfortunately I'm not. Sorry, legends of Suriname. This is apparently a school as well. It's school holidays currently. That's what a classroom looks like in Suriname. Rural Suriname, obviously. So there's no window glass. Yeah, the desk chairs, a blackboard. Damn. Very interesting to see this. Some of the classrooms are empty. The wires on the other side, they're kind of in some disrepair, unfortunately. We've got a clock drawn on the back. Interesting. Suriname, first impressions. Very, very rural place. A lot of poverty off first glance of Suriname. Unfortunately, it looks like if you've got a concrete house, it seems like that's the luxury here because there's a lot of people that are just in boarded up shacks, just with palm tree roofs, unfortunately. And we just parked up at the school because we knew that there'd be no dogs barking at us like there was at the time before where we filled up fuel. All right, we'll get out of this rain. I was getting insurance and the lady saw my passport and said, "You're 26? You look a lot older." And I was like, I know I haven't shaved. I am looking rougher than usual, I think. The stress of the travel is putting age on my face quicker than just everyday 9 to 5 would. But I'm not mad at it, if that's the sacrifice to living this life with you, Miss Potts. You okay? Good girl, Miss Potts. You guys are okay?
What are you saying?
You're okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
I'm from Australia.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Are you guys going to Paramaribo?
Yes.
And where have you come from? The border?
Yeah. So this is not your first time here.
It is my first time.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I commend
I got
you.
here today.
Oh wow. And you have a dog.
Yeah. I adopted her in Bolivia.
It was just nice to see because like this is the first time we saw something like this.
Yeah, they don't really have this in Suriname,
No, not
correct?
really.
When she's outside, she's very, very nice.
Okay.
But because sometimes she sleeps inside the tuk-tuk, she's a bit protective. Big tourist things. Little road sign with the little flag. So I had to take a photo. That looks epic. We are liking the flag colors, man. This is epic, eh, Suriname? And everyone's really, really nice.
Stay there, I'm gonna make you a picture. Here is Mongotapu.
Okay.
Yeah, nice country. You go Suriname?
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yes. Paramaribo.
Paramaribo.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
You okay? Your car is nice.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It's as rural as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Look, the chickens are making a havoc of the streets. This is one street from the highway as well. All right, we're gonna go see what Mwengo has to say. It's gonna be my first kind of small town vibe of Suriname. Whoa, they had a really nice wood carving into a power line pole. I don't know if that got on camera. Very happy kids. So, how's it going? I don't think we're gonna find lunch. It's just a weird hour here in Suriname. So I think we're gonna go see what the supermarket's saying. What is Suriname snacks saying? Of everything in here, I can only identify Lay's and maybe Cheetos. There's some wild madness going on. That looks a bit creepy. Chico's Sweets. We're gonna go with Mr. Potato. Yeah. Barbecue, hot spicy, let's do it. All right, one of them. Dude, this is janky, man. All right, and a watermelon. Could I pay with card? grab paper card. There it is. See how I kind of couldn't identify that it was a supermarket from out front?
Hey, you go France.
Nah, I go Paramaribo.
You go Paramaribo.
Uh-huh.
You come to Guyana. France Guyana.
Guyana.
Or you go Paramaribo.
All that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is Mungo.
Mongo.
Yeah, it is Mungo.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Mungo. We have a staff dorp.
Nice.
Yeah, Americano.
There's like 5 tribes, right? In Suriname?
Oh.
5 tribes?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright.
That's good.
Take care, take care.
Yeah, good.
My friend. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the people. Maybe you guys are perceiving the same, that I'm so used to like Latinos, Brazilians, Peruvians, and then now this culture is a bit colder, a bit warmer, a bit closer, a bit further. It's really hard to explain. At the same time, Suriname is very different to French Guyana. We're already got like it's like an art studio built in the middle, like this patio thing. So even this infrastructure architecture is completely different. They've got a little bit of a car graveyard going. I don't know. And then these houses, it reminds me of maybe things that I've seen in Papua New Guinea, for example. That style of house. Sometimes just Central Australia kind of looks a bit like this as well. Just a price reference, the chips are 105 Suriname dollar. These are 65, so 170 in total. Turned out to be like $4.50 USD. Tuk Tuk. Aha, aha. Have you seen before? Aha.
This one they use in Africa.
Yes.
All right, you can go.
Thank you so much. I love Suriname. I love Suriname. I wanted to let you out this part. What's going on here? Can I buy these? Can I buy bananas, sir? Thank you. How much is this? 100. Yep. Bolivia.
Bolivia.
Yeah, pretty far, my friend. That was our first police checkpoint. And it's the first ever time a policeman has just blatantly filmed me and then he yelled at me, I can go.
Hier te gaan en als het zo blijft, beste luisteraars, dan gaan we naar de slijtageslag en daar zit niemand op.
It's Dutch, and a bit of English. They mix.
Spanje de aanval hier, maar gewerkt door de defensie van België. Jeremy Doku, die gaat hier langs
Suriname commentators. Wow, interesting. It caught my attention. I was like, they're speaking like a sentence in English, 2 sentences in Dutch, and they'll switch back to English. This place is wild. Freak. There you go. What's a Suriname river looking like? This is epic scenes, Miss Pat. Bit of rubbish, couple coconuts, big vibes. Look at that. The most photogenic vehicle in Suriname currently. The most photogenic doggy as well, Miss Pats. You're beautiful. Good girl. Miss Pats. Miss Pats, we're in Suriname. There we go. We're really seeing the beauty of Suriname come out now. Stunning. And it's so foreign to what I'm used to. Oh, how nice. Oh my goodness, just so dense. The forest is insane. Left-hand drive as well. I can get around this. It reminds me a lot of home. The scenery doesn't though. We don't get this at home. with card? With card or cash? Yeah. It's an international card. Just 200. By the way, this is what Suriname cash looks like. That's not a lot. So I'm just getting 200, and this is like $5 of fuel because they only accept cash. Apparently, Suriname card machines have difficulty with international cards, but that's all right. We'll get some cash out in the big city. It's gonna get like 4 liters. That's perfect. Perfect, sir. Check out this hill climb though. This has got to be the biggest bridge we've driven over in the 3.5 years of travel. Just across the river there, that is Paramaribo. I realize there's an R somewhere in there and I'm still butchering the pronunciation. Paramaribo, that's it. Damn, I can't fathom how big this river is. We're not even at the apex of the bridge yet. We're still going uphill. Look at this. Wow, man, this is some engineering feats that have been masterfully put together here. Impressive. Paramaribo. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. How nice. Interesting. I don't know what to make of all of this. Bit of Bolivia, bit of China, bit of India, bit of everything. After a very tiring day, I went with a familiar comfort food I hadn't seen for a long time. It doesn't even feel like a foreign country because the only language you can select is English. Oh man, life is on easy mode right now. It's English until it's not. What are we drinking? Drank. I forgot I spent all my remaining cash on the fuel up and had to first go next door to try my luck at exchanging money in a casino of all places. They gave me a good rate on a $100 bill and I went straight back to enjoy a Zinger combo box. We finally got to the Airbnb and as I settled in, I got an invitation from the group of girls I met on the road to go out. As tired as I was, I forced myself to say yes because it's not often I can get out to a club on this lonely journey. The multiculturalism in this country shined with all sorts of music being played. Everything from English, Dutch, Punjabi, Indonesian, and even Spanish. It was very cool to experience. So here we are, we're at Martin's House of Indian Food. It's an Indian restaurant in Paramaribo in Suriname. This is the capital of Suriname. I got to chatting with Martin's 2 sons and they have got a lot of knowledge of just the history of Suriname, so I thought it's better to just maybe have a traditional bit of food. This is considered Suriname food with all of the immigration that's happened, and get a little bit of backstory of Suriname. Yeah, it's mine.
Where you come here?
From Bolivia to here, yeah.
How much this card?
In Peru, it's $4,500 US.
Sell for me.
So, I wish next time I'll bring you one in Suriname.
What day I can come? I want to sit down traveling one time for me. I want to sit down one time.
You want to sit down? Yeah.
Where you live?
I live close.
I've come from Bolivia.
Were you speaking Dutch just then? Was that Dutch?
Dutch.
That's
Yeah.
cool, that's cool. You're from Suriname?
Yes, you can speak Dutch.
No, I only know English, yeah. It's comfortable.
You made a scooty here.
You've seen one before?
I see in India film.
You've been to India a few times?
No, I look at television.
On television?
Yeah.
You've never been to India before?
That's your number?
You've gone to India?
Just so you know,
Yeah.
English is not my first language, so there
It's
might be
Dutch.
Yeah, it's Dutch, but sometimes with the family, within the family, it's either English or the mother language, Sranang
Surinamese.
yes.
Yeah. Suriname Tungo.
Sranang Tongo.
Suriname Tungo.
It literally means Surinamese tongue
Yes.
in like Dutch, like English.
If you translate it.
Monyang iva butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
Aye.
Sama basta.
the history of the immigration in this country. The first people that are here are indigenous,
Yeah,
right?
the indigenous folk, so the Indians. Then after that, people from England came, and then
Really?
the Dutch then had control of Suriname. Then the Dutch people started living here. Then they needed people to work for the plantation, so they used slavery. They first took the black people from Africa. After slavery was abolished, they would then get people from Java, Indonesia, Bihar, and Benares from India, and from China. Only Chinese here, no Japanese people.
Chinese, Indian, and Java, Indonesian. Like
Yeah, but they were contract workers.
contract workers.
This is like something from like 200 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He is like me. What generation are you?
I'm like the 4th generation.
It's so multicultural and it's incredible. I'm really enjoying my time here.
Now it's been 10 days here in Suriname?
Yeah,
Around
just about a week.
Just about a week, okay.
Uh-huh.
How many foods did you try?
Dude, I've eaten here 3 times.
Okay.
This will be my 4th. Because I've missed Indian food so much. I've eaten a fair amount because it's very easy to just find different cuisine, and like I said, just found Chinese cuisine. Thank you so much. Look at that. That's incredible.
We're the first Indian restaurant in Suriname.
Really?
The first
Yes,
one.
this one is
Not roti shop, but the Indian restaurant.
First Indian restaurant.
Before, like, they still would sell roti and masala chicken, but they would never know biryani or anything here. Then we came
and
here.
tikka masala and
Yeah,
stuff.
nobody
have-
knew that
thank you
here.
so much.
And then we
That's
came here.
impressive. Do you know what percentage of the population maybe live in Paramaribo? It's also stuff I could look. 80%. 80% of the country live in this city.
Fun fact, if you want to know,
Yeah.
you can literally see a mosque and a
Synagogue.
synagogue
Synagogue.
for the Jews next to each other.
Next
to each other.
Next door.
Wait, you haven't seen it yet?
I haven't.
Stop.
No, I haven't
No,
gone.
seriously.
I haven't gone out.
What?
I've just been editing. Friends, jump in. We got new passages now.
Let's go.
Life's good. I'm gonna give that camera to you guys.
I'll just try to get some good shots with this.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll probably keep this one facing forward then, show off a little bit of Suriname, but
Yeah.
first time in a tuk tuk for you guys, eh?
Yes,
not mine.
This is my first time.
It's not my first time.
Okay.
I've already went in India.
Sure. Have you been to India before yourself?
No. I have never been to India. I have been to the Dutch though. The Netherlands. Netherlands, France, Belgium, and Germany. It's wel goed. Surinaamse verkeer gewoon like dit doen, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome. Here we are, eh? We've got 2 new lads in the back. It's Paramaribo, like Suriname travel. Where are we going currently? Where are you guys taking us?
We're going to Keizerstraat. We have McDonald's here, the synagogue, and a mosque.
Are we gonna show him the
Look at that.
Yeah, of course we're gonna show you the cathedral.
Perfect. So all on the same street. That's why it's famous, because it's peaceful.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Exactly.
Suriname, multicultural place. It's just epic.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, you guys comfortable?
Yeah. Oh, very
Extremely.
comfortable. Very comfortable.
Heck yeah. Thanks for showing us around.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, this is the gas station we're talking about. Here you can see the
It's the
supercars.
Yeah.
Supercars come
Very, very luxury cars here.
Yeah, maybe we'll see it tonight. You can take a shortcut by going left.
in here.
Yeah.
And how are the laws here? Do you think they're pretty relaxed, or?
Yeah, no, they're pretty. What do you call this? The traffic laws are pretty.
They're pretty chill here.
What do you think about corruption in the country? It exists or not really?
No, look, me personally, I think corruption exists everywhere.
Yeah,
in every
but-
country.
In every country, but in Suriname, I would say it's probably 50%, 50 or 60%.
Yep.
No problem.
50 or 60%?
50 or 60%.
50-50.
That's just my calculation. I love the people's reactions.
I also like what you did here with the flag on your Tuk Tuk.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Good.
To show off where we are?
Oh, you're nice. So you do it for every country
Every
you go
country,
to.
yeah.
Nice. You see every country's flag here. And there is the Surinamese White House.
Right there.
Yep, there. It's the presidential palace.
You can sort now
Yo,
with the right name.
use
I
the
can drive
GoPro to go
by.
there.
It's called Waterkan. Oh look, the Ferris wheel from Kamawena on the left side. They're building this Ferris wheel. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, right here. This is a synagogue.
Next to it, the mosque.
A synagogue on the right?
Yeah.
Yes, this is synagogue.
Left here is the mosque. Okay, now do you want to see the cathedral?
The cathedral is pretty good. We could also go inside this cathedral.
Yes,
go
yes,
to the
yes,
right.
yes, yes,
We
yes.
go to the right.
Yeah, to the right, to the right.
As you can see, there are a lot of like colonial buildings. These are like really old buildings from when the Dutch used to be here, like 100 years ago.
Wow, that's stunning.
It is. This is also a really old building. You can just go this left and we can go inside.
Alright.
This is the Cathedral of Suriname.
And we passed already the synagogue, you said?
The synagogue and the mosque.
And the mosque.
Yes.
And then like a couple streets away is the Catholic cathedral. Yeah.
This is it.
That's it. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Want to go inside?
Yeah, we'll check it out for a sec.
I'll check after this.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
He's looking after the Tuk Tuk. Look at that. This is stunning. Dude, I don't think I've seen an all wooden church before.
Yeah, this is one of them.
That's
I think
awesome.
we'll probably see them in Europe still. They still have like an old.
All wooden like this is impressive.
We weten niet of het aanstaande vrijdag is. Dat gaat Pater zo meteen laten weten. Zullen we een terug naar de film kijken. Pater gaat een beetje een kleine bijbels. Ik ga jullie ouders ook laten weten via de app.
It's a youth service today.
Yeah, so it's not for like the grown-ups yet. It's on a Sunday.
And it's impressive. It's obviously all in Dutch as well, so it's all very foreign. I'm loving that.
As you can see here, you also have a colonial building right here.
As I was telling you earlier, every building that has the red stones on below
At the very bottom.
At the very bottom are colonial buildings.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
the church also has one. See?
I see. That's impressive. That's
Exactly.
Yeah, we're
a lot of the center buildings are colonial style buildings.
Nice shot. Money shot.
the money shot.
Hey, check this out. It's like the mosque, okay?
Exactly, yeah. That's the mosque.
By the way, I had a question.
Actually, show it right here.
If you guys, like, as Suriname's so multicultural, if you guys saw me on the street,
Yeah.
would you think I'm a foreigner?
Yes. Yes.
Fair enough. What would give it away?
Me personally, it's just skin. It's just
the skin color.
Skin color. But there's other, like, fairly pale people in Suriname, though?
I could also tell when another white person is a Surinamese. You can see because they have a bit more tan in their body.
I see.
And the way they speak.
Nice view. Suriname. Paramaribo. The synagogue, yeah.
It would have been better on that, but yeah.
Alright, thanks guys.
Of course. Woo. That's him, guys. That's Aussie Espanol, spotted in the wild.
The legend, the goat.
Yes, he's now in Suriname. He came all the way from Australia, Argentina, Bolivia. Now he's in Suriname.
France Guyana, and now he's on his trip.
Yes.
Nobody can stop him on the main quest.
Exactly.
Look at this big gym grind, ladies and gentlemen, with English 80s bangers. This is prime. That was epic, little gym set. And where in South America do you get to speak 3 different languages? Got to speak English, of course, but then met a Cuban family, met some Brazilians as well, so got to speak Portuguese. Very, very cool.